Hello, welcome to Byte Blocks. This is Naveen. So, we all been working from home, who not all, but those who could, and especially for people who spend a lot of time in meetings and then follow-ups after the meetings, we all look for what is the effective way to handle all these meetings, notes, follow-ups. So today I am going to show how I use Microsoft Whiteboard to manage my meetings, notes, and follow-ups. And depending on the tools you use, you may have something similar, but I find Microsoft Whiteboard to be a very handy tool. So let's see, what do we do when we are in a meeting? What if you are the one who is managing the meeting? Well, you have participants. During the meeting, we all discuss, we take notes, or if it is, let's say, a software development meeting, you may be drawing some workflow diagrams. And at the end of the meeting, we all have some to-do action items, the follow-up lists. And I think that's pretty much we do, other than maybe have some occasional gossip. So how do I do it? So let's get started. I got my Microsoft Whiteboard open. Let's go to so we're gonna create a new whiteboard. First thing I do is that, I'm gonna use my pen on the touch screen as well as the keyboard to show both ways to do it. First thing I do is when I have a meeting, I am going to give meeting a title. That meeting, I am going to use my pen, meeting about whiteboard. We are doing it on April 29, 2021. All right. Ooh, I got very nice handwriting. You can't read it. Oh, it's over. Next thing is, now that we have our meeting name given to our little meeting that we are doing, now I'm going to see who are the participants. So here is we start. At the bottom, you will see this little plus icon. Click on it. You will see a new, first thing, we're going to use list. Sweet. And we're going to move it all the way to the left. So this is where I'm going to keep track of my participants. So I'm going to rename, so you can double click in this. It will give you the ability to edit the title. And I'm going to say this is my participants. All right. Now that everybody has joined the meeting, I'm going to say who joined. I joined. Joe joined. And Jill was there as well. Well, since depending on how much space you got, you can actually make it smaller so it's not taking a lot of space on your screen. And we're going to stick it all the way up there. All right, now we got that. Next thing what we're going to do is, we got this. Now we know that we're going to have some follow-up items. Again, go back to this icon, click on it. You have the follow-up list. Now we are going to move that to left as well. We're not going to do anything with this list yet because the meeting has not started. All right, next. So now, depending on the type of meeting you have, you may be just either taking some text notes or it could be you are drawing our workflow. So first thing, let's look at how if this meeting is all about talk. So new thing, we're gonna use NoteGrid here. Sweet. Here we go. Now we got NoteGrid. See, it automatically added some empty stickies there, which we're gonna take notes on. And let's call it meeting notes. All right, so now we have that. So you got 3. You don't have to have 3. You can just remove whatever you don't need, or when you need to add, you see there is a little add note. You can add that. Depending on what's being talked about, if you are a person who may not be keen on typing, you will be, if it is a touch screen, you will have a pen. You can take your notes and you can write your notes here. I am taking notes. All right. Next, if you are using a keyboard, double click in it. It will say type here. Bring coffee in next meeting. All right. We got very important decision that was made in this meeting. Well, I'm just going to try to keep this discussion very small. So now we have that. Meeting is over. We got one follow-up that we have to do, that when the next meeting happens, somebody's going to have to bring coffee. So we have, this is a follow-up item. So either you can go to the follow-up list and type it there. And if it's just a brief note, you can just click on it. You see a new menu came up, and there you will say, it will say move. And you can say that, you know what, move this to where? You can say just move it to follow-ups. See what happens. If it was a simple one-liner, you just move it there. And next thing you're going to do is say assign to, and we're going to say assign it to me. See? Excellent. We got our follow-up and we got this assigned. Well, this was a meeting where we were taking all notes. All right, you know what? Now we have a different kind of meeting where this is not about notes anymore. This is going to be more about that we have to draw some workflow items. In this case, I am going to have draw a few things, start, do something, and well, a nice little workflow diagram that we created, and that's all we did, and that's the end of it. And in this case, the follow-up is going to be hard. You can actually fit this also in the follow-up, but Joe to present new application. Since I don't have Joe's name in there, I'm just going to say for now assign it to me. Well, there we go. That's all. So you can see that Microsoft Whiteboard can be a very handy dandy tool to manage your meetings, where you have your list of participants, you have your notes, you have workflow diagrams created, and at the end of the meeting, you have your follow-up items. And that's all you have. And that pretty much gives you what exactly you are looking for. That I hope this gives you a nice little start in using Microsoft Whiteboard to manage your meeting notes, follow-ups, and you will be an effective meeting manager. I hope you find it. If you liked it, do like this, press on the like button, and do definitely subscribe to this channel so I can keep you updated on things we do or things we don't do. Till next time, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye-bye.